Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the swearing-in ceremony of Mayor Pro Tem and Council Member for District 7 of the City of Laredo, the Honorable Vanessa Perez. My name is Alberto Torres, and I will serve as your Master of Ceremonies today. It isn't it for the third time, yes, Judge. And then we'll see you again tomorrow for whoever's going to John's. It is an incredible honor to stand here today to celebrate my dear former colleague, Councilmember Vanessa Perez, as she's sworn into office for another term as our councilwoman. Now, I've got to say this, it's not part of the script, and thankfully Rick isn't here anymore and Ruben, they left, but I was really looking forward to this one because I worked really well with Vanessa. And boy, wasn't her victory a big one. We had to pull it off without a runoff. Today is not just a moment for personal achievement, but a reflection of the trust and faith our community has placed in her leadership and vision for the future of the district she proudly represents. First, let me extend my heartfelt congratulations to you, Vanessa. You're a fierce advocate, a dedicated public servant, and an inspiring leader to all of us. Throughout your time on the council, you have consistently demonstrated what it means to put your community first. You've been a tireless champion for affordable housing, public safety, fairness, and equity, and your work has touched the lives of so many people in the city and the district you represent. Your ability to listen, to understand diverse perspectives, and to bring people together has always been one of your greatest strengths. Whether we agree or disagree on certain issues, I've always admired your integrity, your commitment to fairness, and your unwavering belief in what is best for the residents. We've worked together through many challenges and have celebrated many victories, today being one of them. And I know that with your leadership, the city will continue to build a stronger community, of which would be more inclusive and more prosperous for all. As you take your oath of office today, know that your work matters and that your impact will be felt for years to come. You're not only serving as a council member, but as a role model for future leaders in our community. Your dedication reminds us all that true public service is about working for the greater good and putting aside personal differences for the benefit of the people we serve. At this time, please stand for the invocation led by Captain Ruben Valle, Chaplain of the Laredo Fire Department, and please remain standing for the presentation of colors by the City of Laredo Combined Color Guard, the Pledge of Allegiance led by Andy, Maddie, and Josh Perez. Where is he?
Good afternoon. My name is Ruben Valle. I'm a captain and a chaplain for the fire department. Hopefully you all have your resolutions ready because this is the week that we go hard, right? Unfortunately, studies show that 90% of us are going to fail at them. And it's not because they're not worthy. It's not because they're not a good goal. It's just sometimes either they're too high or we don't expect resistance. But I believe the main reason that our 90% failure rate is usually an all-time high is because we don't involve God. We don't involve Him in everything that we do. We don't involve Him in anything that we are willing to do. And we can do a lot through Him and for Him. And He can be that help that we need to be that 10%. And the reason I say this is because I'm from District 7. And I've heard Vanessa say this and promise that, but I've also seen the fruition and the completion of projects that you and your team and the city employees have made come true, whether it be at the parks, whether it be here, then traffic, so we're eternally grateful. And I am 100% certain that you are that 10%. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I know she's at 10%. May God bless you. May God keep you. May God shine His face upon you. Is there still a lot of work to be done? Yes. Is there unfinished business? Yes. But again, we're so thankful that you're part of us, that you're part of our district, and we long to see what God can do through you. And remember that we prepare the horses for battle, but it is God Himself who gives us the victory. And before we look horizontally, let us first look vertically. And let's all be that 10%. God bless you and keep you. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, I'd like to introduce some dignitaries and elected officials that are with us this afternoon. With us is the Mayor of the City of Laredo, the Honorable Dr. Victor Trevino, and his wife, Mrs. Rosa Marquez. Representing United States Representative for District 28, Henry Cuellar, is Melissa Peña. Webb County Judge, the Honorable Tano Tijerina. Commissioner for Precinct 3, the Honorable John Galo. Representing the Webb County Treasurer, Raul Reyes, is Alex Cruz. Webb County Appraisal District Commissioner, Cynthia Mares. And in the last two ceremonies, we also had Commissioner Jerry Garza, and I failed to mention him, so we thank him for also joining us for the other two ceremonies. Laredo College Board President, Esteban Rangel. Trustee for Laredo College, Lizzie Newsom. Laredo Independent School District Board Vice President, Rodolfo Rudy Morales. Trustee for LISD, Monica Garcia. Our City of Laredo Management Team, our City Manager, Mr. Joseph Nebb. Assistant City Manager, Steve Landin. Assistant City Manager, Jose Valdez. Our City Secretary, Mr. Mario Maldonado. Our City Attorney, Mr. Zone Gwen. Council members for the City Council in District Order, Council Member Gilbert Gonzalez. For District 2, the Honorable Ricardo Rangel. We have a lot of several department heads and directors. We ask that you please stand to be recognized. Also with us are some committee members of the different committees that serve under Councilmember Perez. These individuals give of their time to advise the council and the respective council member. We ask that you please stand and be recognized. At this time, I'd like to call on Mayor Dr. Victor Trevino to say a few words. Mayor? I want to break this one.
Thank you very much, Dr. Victor Trevino, Mayor for the City of Laredo. To me, it's an honor to be here to commemorate your swearing in. I think it's very important to realize that Councilman Perez has been Mayor Pro Tem ×2, which is a great responsibility. When I'm not here to fulfill my duties out of town or not available, Mayor Pro Tem fulfills those duties. So it's a very important role, and she has exhibited a great amount of responsibility and ability to function in this capacity. We know that she is a council member for District 7 at the Mines Road, which is a very, very important district. The congestion that happens there, the 18-wheelers, all the activity that happens on there, it's a great responsibility, and we know that she handles it well. We know that she can be a great leader, and she will be a great leader, and we wish her all the best for this coming term. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce a person who needs no introduction, a champion of our community, and someone who I have the privilege of calling my friend. Please help me welcome the Honorable Tano Tijerina, Webb County Judge, who will administer the oath of office. We're going to ask Councilmember Perez to join us with your family.
First of all, while we're waiting just for a little bit for us to get set up, one of the things that I like to say about our council member, councilwoman here, is it's been amazing to see. I've known her for some time, but as soon as she came into office 4 years ago, it seems like, and can't believe it's been that fast. I'll never forget. I was at what was the hotel? Embassy Suites. I remember that. Okay, Embassy Suites, and I was sitting there, and she all of a sudden I come out, and she's waiting for me. And she said, Judge, I've been wanting to talk to you. There's a lot of stuff that's been going on. I'd like to share some things with you. I'd like to, be able to chit chat with you on some stuff, on political stuff. And I said, absolutely. How can I help? What was amazing about her is that I gave her my phone number. And if you don't have my phone number, well, I've had it since 1994, so you need to come and get it. But anyway, the point is that when I gave it to her, well, she did not hesitate to use it. And that's one of the things that I'm very proud of her, is that we're constantly in communication. She's constantly asking me questions on certain issues and vice versa. I also bounce things off of her too. But the point what I'm trying to say is you have a councilwoman that has been hard, advocating very hard for you. Mines Road area, especially that what I call Precinct 4, her District 7, it's a very difficult, because a lot of the problems are there. So now it's how do we undo it? And I will tell you countlessly, especially when it comes to infrastructure, I have to give it to her. When it comes to the MPO, where she sits right here, and we sit right here, and we're on the board together, it is a constant seeing how she could get better for the people in District 7, for her constituents. And for that, my friend, I'm so damn proud of you, because not only are you doing it as a woman, which I admire tremendously. I'm always saying that the women are far exceed us men, but you do it with a beautiful family and a husband that loves you very much. So congratulations for that, and we're so proud of you.
We're going to get you all on this side, okay?
That's okay, we're just went fishing. All right, everybody ready? You tell me, this is for her, so we're good. All right. Okay, you ready? Take a deep breath. Big deal. It's a moment in time that you'll always remember. Or you should be. I state your name, please.
I, Vanessa Perez,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute the duties of the office
that I will faithfully execute the duties of the office
of Council Member District 7
of Council Member District 7
of the City of Laredo,
of the City of Laredo,
State of Texas,
State of Texas,
and will to the best of my ability
and will to the best of my ability
preserve,
preserve,
protect,
protect,
and defend the Constitution
and defend the Constitution
and the laws of the United States of America.
and the laws of the United States of America.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, the City of Laredo Mayor Pro Tem and Councilmember for District 7, Vanessa Perez.
Thank you all for being here. I don't know what to say. I'm just completely overwhelmed. I appreciate everybody for being here this morning, taking the time. At first, I really, was hesitant to want to have a big ceremony, and thank you to Noraida for helping organize and push to make all of this happen. It's not easy, and but it's a great honor. It's an honor of a lifetime. I've said it several times, and I'll continue to say it. Um, yeah, the constituents of the district, they come out and they vote for you, and they expect you to help them fix their problems and help work to make the city that they live in and pay taxes in better. And that's something that I try to do every day. Sometimes we make decisions that people aren't happy with, but the goal is always to move the city forward. And there's so many factors that go into the decisions that we make, but we're trying to make this government better. We're trying to make our city better. We're trying to fix mistakes from the past and pave a way forward that's something that people can be happy with and have faith in their government. And sometimes they want us to be more transparent, but it's hard because of legalities and things like that. So once you get into the seat, it's very different than what you thought it was on the outside. Because I've been that activist, I've been that person frustrated with government that's wanting to make a difference, and I've come in here and I've learned that number one, you can't get anything done by yourself. So I do want to thank my colleagues for always working together with me. We might not always agree, but at the end of the day, if the vision is correct and if the direction is correct, you'll get your colleagues to support you. And if not, then that's just not the right direction at that time. So I understand that. I appreciate my colleagues. I've disagreed with them, and I know how to disagree with them without, taking it to a level where we're shaming them and things like that. I mean, this is government. We're all supposed to work together. We don't always agree. And, but at the end of the day, we're all here to work together. Management, staff, always here for us, always coming to work every day for the citizens of Laredo to help council get done what we need to get done for the citizens of Laredo. To my family and my friends, I want to thank you all for putting up with me all these years. I'll get a text and it's like a running joke that I'll reply a week later. 2 weeks later, sometimes I don't reply at all, and it's not because I'm trying to ignore anybody. It's just we get overwhelmed. We get overwhelmed, and sometimes people that we care about, we push them to the side because we're busy. But, during this past holiday season, it was good to reflect on family and kind of reconnect. But at the end of the day, I'm just a phone call away, like Judge said. If you ever need me, text me, call me. I'm here. I love you guys. I love all my family. I love all my friends. I love this position, this opportunity that I've been blessed to have. Thank you to the constituents of District 7 and all of my colleagues, included at the county. All of our elected officials that are here, the ones that are not here, we all work together, and we're all here to serve the community and make Laredo better. So blessed to have the beginning of my final term as council member. So my goal is just to leave a good legacy of progress and making Laredo better than it was when I got it. So Thank you so much for being here. Happy New Year, and let's celebrate. Oh, and thank you, Judge, for agreeing to do my swearing in. So thank you for you too.
Thank you to each of you for joining us this afternoon. Vanessa, we close with these words. We're confident that in the next term, you will continue to bring your passion, your expertise, and your heart to the work ahead the next 4 years. Our city has much to look forward to under your leadership, and we're all excited to see the council collaborating with you to make our community an even better place to live, work, and raise a family. To Councilmember Perez's family, we thank you for supporting her in this journey. We all know that public service is a team effort, and your encouragement and love are critical to her success. Vanessa, congratulations once again. We look forward to seeing the council and management work together in the coming years to continue making a difference in the lives of the people that you serve and elected you for another 4 years. This concludes the ceremony today. I'm not emceeing anymore. It's done. You won't hear from me. But we ask you to join us for some refreshments and pictures with Councilor Perez. We'll first start with a picture with her family. Then anybody else that would like to have a picture with her, you're more than welcome. You have a great day.